Welcome to Joby, a movie and a bottle of wine.
Hey everybody, it's Joby and Matt and the cat, and look where the cat is. She's in the scarf box. She's been chilling like a villain. It's our 4th of July. She is loving it. I'm glad you guys came by. Matt showed up. We were over here. He went to Jared's house to do some videos of Jared's cooking and preaching show. Bon appetit. You guys should watch it. It's amazing. They're working really hard on it. But I got some stuff to wash down some of Jared's good food. Matt came over tonight and I shared with him Canyon Oaks. Very good. You guys can go get the little bottles over at the wine store, but leave me the big bottles. Didn't you love it, Matt?
It was really good. Really good.
Delicious. Didn't it wash down Jared's food nicely?
Oh, very nicely.
One that was fun and funny and surprisingly good was Double Dog Dare. Liked it a bunch. Screw Top.
Ooh.
But it was a good wine.
Sure.
And funny. Fun to take to a party. But yet and still my favorite was Carnivore.
Yeah, that's tried and true there.
Thickest, reddest, darkest wine in the cabinet. You spill it on the counter, it's like a crime scene, people. It is dark. It makes your poop black in the morning.
Ooh.
You would not believe the motherlode I just dropped. And that's how I like to keep it, leaving not a trace that I was ever here, let alone that I just birthed a creamy behemoth from my cavernous bowels.
It is that dark.
Goodness. All right.
Speaking of your poop being black,
yeah.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I watched some movies too. You guys won't be let down by anything that I've seen.
All right.
All right. So I watched Force of Nature. It had Mel Gibson in it. He was a retired cop, and his daughter and these bad guys came, and they were trying to steal paintings from this old man that lived in the building. He lived kind of like a fortress with all the locks and stuff. But anyway, there was art through it. I don't want to ruin it for you. It was a good movie. You ought to watch it.
All right.
And the guy had a pet in the closet, and you don't know what it is, and wait until you see what it is.
Oh, hi, Spot. Well done, please. Good boy. Good boy. Thank you.
It was cool. You ought to watch it.
Cool.
Force of Nature.
Yay.
Let's see. You Should Have Left. It had Kevin Bacon in it. He's writing letters to himself, and Matt and I talked about it a bunch as to why we felt like that was happening. Amanda Siegfried was his wife. She was in Jennifer's Body and Mamma Mia. I love that chick. Yeah, they lived in the house. She had the daughter. Strange things happened. It was a really good movie. I think everybody should watch it.
All right.
Becky. It had Paul Blart, the mall cop, in it.
Ooh.
Love that guy.
Cool.
I'm sure Matt will show you who he is.
Kevin James.
Kevin James.
Yep.
Love that guy. He was deep and dark in this one, though.
Wow.
He was deep and dark. The little girl, she was like 13, kind of Buffy the Vampire Slayer chick.
Oh.
She puts her little hat on, and she kicks ass. Her mother died of cancer. When they came, they killed her dog, and they killed her dad.
Oh.
And she was pissed. And
I'd be pissed too.
Wait till you see what she does to them.
Cool.
It's nasty, vicious, evil, awful.
They deserve
She said
it.
there once was a little girl that had a little curl right in the middle of her forehead. And when she was good, she was very good. And when she was bad, she was hell. And she went after them. Oh my God.
Cool.
It was so good.
Cool.
Wait till you see the eyeball scene.
Ooh.
So he's looking for this key, and I'm going to ruin this one part for you.
Oh,
and that's
okay.
it.
Spoiler alert!
All right.
And she takes the key and she stabs it in his eye, and she runs like hell through the woods, and he goes in and his eyeball's hanging out on his cheek. And he tells the guy, cut it off, and the guy gets a pair of little kid scissors and tries cutting it off, and he can't. So he lays his head down on a cutting block and takes a really sharp knife and cuts his eyeball off because it's hanging out.
Jeez.
It's friggin' awesome.
That's disgusting.
It was friggin' awesome. If nothing else, watch it for that. The eyeball scene and the other brutal murders that come after that. You guys can't. You won't get enough of this, Becky.
You're pretty high and far out, aren't you?
All right, and then I had The King of Staten Island from last week. It had Pete Davidson in it. His mother was Marissa Tomei, from My Cousin Vinny. She's like, oh yeah, you blend. And oh my gosh, she was in so many other things. I love Marissa Tomei. Anyway, King of Staten Island. So I felt like this was Pete Davidson and something that had to do with his dad, like maybe a life story-ish kind of thing for Pete Davidson. His father was a firefighter,
right,
and he passed away in the line of duty, and he was a respectful guy,
right,
and then he heard the story about his dad like it was a true story,
right.
So I think it's true story-ish. Right. And he had demons he was battling with, and he overcame them, and he had a stepdad, and it was a really good movie. It was a good movie. If you like something deep and involved and maybe true story-ish.
Yeah.
All right. So I told you guys, let's do wine in order. Carnivore is my absolute favorite, of course, if you like your poop black in the morning. And then...
Who wouldn't?
My very, very favorite was this one. The Canyon Oaks.
Yeah.
Cabernet Sauvignon.
Yes.
If you want something fun to take to a party, Double Dog Dare.
Double Dog Dare. Yep.
And y'all watch some movies, and these are in order.
Okay.
Becky. Oh gosh, I totally love Becky.
Becky?
It was really cute.
Cool.
But you know I love Becky the Vampire Slayer.
Right.
This little girl was just tough as shit.
That's your stuff and junk.
Stuff and junk. You should have left with Kevin Bacon in it.
Yeah.
And I'm curious to see what you think of that. I liked it very much. Force of Nature, the art heist with Mel Gibson. Everyone was so good in its own way. And then The King of Staten Island.
Okay.
All right. That's my movies. That's my wine. I hope you guys have a great week. Come back and see us next week.
Yay. Happy 4th of July, Joby.
Happy 4th of July. Bye, everybody.
Thank you for watching Joby, a movie and a bottle of wine.
Me and people been putting them firecrackers off all day. Loving it. Bang, 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 bang.